Hey, Jonathan here. We are at Grahm Creek. Give you a little bit of history. In the 1950s, there was a creek that ran along here and went down over that way. There were fish that used to come up into that creek. They used to swim across my friend's yard, as a matter of fact. Today, there's no fish in the creek anymore. One of the reasons for that is eutrophication. And eutrophication is a fancy word explaining that the farmers' fields are polluting the water. In other words, runoff from fertilizer, which could be chemical fertilizer or biological, natural, organic fertilizer, comes off the farm field and into the creek, causing a bloom of algae and different kinds of living things to thrive by eating those different fertilizers and eventually die. And when they die, a lot of oxygen is used up in the water. When that oxygen is used up, fish can no longer live in the water. Another thing that happened that has made it so fish can't live in here is that there are no more trees covering the river. We've got some on this side, which is great. What we need is some on this side. We need a buffer here so that any of the runoff that comes off the farm is going to be absorbed by tree roots and soil and filtered and cleaned so that any water that goes in there is crystal clear. As we can see right now, it's not crystal clear, it's brown, it's murky, it's not suitable for fish. The most important part of an edible landscape is the rivers. People have been living off of the rivers here since time immemorial. We've got to help them get them back into production. This is number one priority. So for an edible landscape, paradise on earth, we got to turn this into something that looks a little bit more like this. What are some of the challenges? How are we going to do it? Let's get together, talk about it, see if we can figure it out. That's where I went to high school. So did a lot of people who live around here. Time to make a change. Lots of love. Bye for now.